Hello, my name is Dr. Howard Cohn, founder and director of the Cohn Health Institute, and during this video we are going to take you on a tour of our amazing health center. We know you're going to be thrilled with what you see. We're excited about you coming to our clinic, experiencing all the amazing practitioners, therapies, treatments, everything needed to help you get all your goals, whatever they are, for your health. To get us started, I'm going to throw it over to Jessica Albuquerque, our clinic director, to tell you a little bit about how it's going to go when you first come to our clinic and give you a little tour of all the things we have to offer.
Hello, welcome to the Cohn Health Institute. My name is Jessica Albuquerque and I'm the clinic director here at the office. When you call to schedule your appointment or get some information about our office, you're going to reach either myself or one of the amazing staff. So before you come in, I'd like to give you a little bit of information as to what you can expect when you come in. First of all, if you've looked around on the website, you've seen a lot of information covering a plethora of techniques and therapies that our doctors in this clinic do. The most important thing before you come in is also that you fill out your paperwork. We like to review that prior to you coming in so that we have a good feel and understanding as to why you've come here and how we can best serve and help you. So on the home page of this website, you're going to see a patient portal on the right-hand side. You're going to click on that patient portal, you're going to scroll down, and you're going to fill out the intake patient paperwork, as well as the metabolic assessment forms and any other forms that relate to the practitioner that you're seeing. One of the main things about our clinic that's so convenient is that we're located on the backside of the John Wayne Airport. So if you're flying in, it's extremely convenient to get to us. And if you're coming from the local area, we are right off of 3 of the main freeways. When you arrive, it's really good to know that our building is a single-story building. There's plenty of parking, so you don't have to worry about where to park or paying for parking. And we have 2 primary check-in doors. There's one straight ahead when you walk in, and there's one to the right. The main entrance for check-in is the check-in on the right-hand side. So next I'd like to take you on a tour of our office. As you come over here, this is our beautiful and amazing reception area. And if you come over to this wall over here, you're gonna see a list of all of our practitioners that are currently treating in our office. They all have bio cards. On the backs of them is all their specialties and techniques that they do. And this is a plethora of information for you if you want to share it with one of your loved ones or your friends and let them know about the techniques that are done here in this office. So please feel free to take any of these cards or all of these cards, or if you want to get a gift card and include one of these in there, they're great to put inside there. And next we're going to come around over here to our supplement area. We're currently housing over 3,500 supplements in our office. Creates for quite a fun inventory. We have over 300 companies that we order from on a weekly basis. And as you can see, we have pretty much everything that you could need or want to help ensure that your health and your body is functioning the way God designed it to. As we come over here into room number 1, this is our aesthetics room. We have one of our practitioners that's been with us for quite some time now, and this department's been operating in our practice for about 15 years now. So we like to make sure that not only are we working on the skin on the external level, but we're working on the internal level. That's why it's a beautiful marryment of external and internal. As we come down this hallway, room number 2 is where we do our massage therapy, but we do a lot more than just massage therapy. We do lymphatic drainage, we do cranial sacral, we do deep tissue. And what's so special about our therapists here is that they combine what your body needs. So they're custom done specifically for you, rather than just coming in for one stone massage or one deep tissue massage. It's a combination based upon your body's needs. And as you come into room 3, this room has been designed for our cold plasma therapy. It's called a Therify. People breathe in molecular hydrogen while they're on this. A lot of our patients are currently used to taking a product called Recovery orally, which is a molecular hydrogen product as well. But with this, they're breathing it in through a nasal cannula, laying down on the table, and they say they feel like they're being recharged. Their batteries are being recharged. They oftentimes come in multiple times a week, lay down in between these 2 beautiful crimson pink orbs, and recharge. It's great for relaxation and for cellular health. So as you come in here, you're gonna notice 4 all the way through room number 8 are all of our chiropractic treating rooms, as well as our acupuncture rooms. Very convenient extra chairs if you have a loved one or a family member that wants to come in with you. There's some toys in here as well. So the kids can come in, feel comfortable, play, have a good time while the parents are getting treated. Or maybe they want to have their stuffed animal join them on the chiropractic table as well. And as we come around the corner here, we're going to step into room number 5. And room 5 has been designed more as a sports rehab, custom done treatments for our doctors and for our patients. Any individual exercise, whether that's a little kid performing in sports in school, it's an adult who's playing golf or tennis, wanting to take their game to the next level. Oftentimes, we come into a chiropractic room and we lay down on the table, but most of our life's not spent laying down on a table. We're up and moving and functioning. So this room really helps you with your posture, the way you're walking, moving, and the doctors really put together a plan for you so that every day when you get up, you're stretching, moving, not just when you come into the chiropractic office. They also do techniques in this room called nasoinsufflation. We also call it ballooning, but it is great for people that have had head trauma, any type of snoring, sleep apnea, TMJ, things of that nature. We do that in a series. Helps you to breathe better, which is great. Now as we go down this hallway, we're gonna see all of our mentors and inspirational quotes from different doctors that the doctors have found to inspire them and to inspire us as patients. In room number 6 here, this is also an acupuncture room and a chiropractic room. Again, we have some toys tucked away over here for the kids. And again, our patio is opened up, letting in some nice, beautiful light. What's so great about our office is that we have a wide range of water and movement and waterfalls and patios. And as we come down this hallway, hopefully you can take maybe a little glimpse at some of the photos that we had designed. This is room number 7. And this one actually has a little kids chiropractic table in it as well. Very family-oriented practice. We have seen kids from the time they were in the womb all the way up into now they're having their own babies, and they've been with us throughout the whole experience. Tucked away in our little corner over here is room number 8. And I would like for you to stop and take notice of one of our foundational pieces that's from a book called Charlie's Monument. And a lot of our patients really enjoy reading that when they come in. In room 8, it's designed to be more of a telehealth type of office. We do a lot of Zoom meetings, a lot of trainings and conferences, but we've moved now into the age where people are doing a lot of remote appointments. And this is primarily the office that the doctors do the Zoom calls out of. Also has a chiropractic table. And again, you have these water features out here, which is oh so nice. We have a living wall, and we have most times some ducks and some animals and even some wild foxes that come here and play with us. And then we're gonna come down this hallway here, and we're gonna enter our wellness department. This is our wellness room, and in this room we do multiple different therapies. We do foot baths, we do frequency-specific microcurrent. Our ozone therapy is done in here, as well as our IV therapy in this room. All these chairs are zero gravity chairs, so they fully recline to take the pressure off your back, which is really nice. They're all electronic, so you don't have to worry about pushing or tweaking anything in order to get it to recline. Also, other equipments are in here. These are all staff run, so the staff are going to be assisting you after the doctors put you on those protocols. And then as we come around here, this is our naturopathic room. It's room number 9, and our naturopaths treat in here. They're similar to medical doctors, but treat a little bit differently. They do a lot of blood work. Again, they're able to do IV therapy and IM injections, things of that nature that need to be assisted in supporting the body. So we have 9 treating rooms in addition to our wellness therapy room. And as you can see, you can go out this door too. It is not our primary check-in door, but it will loop around. So oftentimes, patients will go in and out these doors back and forth between the two sides. And that concludes the tour of our office.
So now we're in one of our treatment rooms, and what we're gonna do is kind of demo how what we do works. But before we even get to this point, with our great and amazing volunteer Portia here, every single patient would have gone through a consultation with whatever practitioner they're seeing, history, diagnostic exam, laboratory analysis, and maybe some diagnostic imaging if it's needed or warranted, maybe some genetic testing, maybe some other types of testing, as well as what we're going to do now, which is a muscle response test demonstration. We're looking at everybody at that triangle of health, so to speak, your physical side of your health, your biochemical nutritional side, and your mental emotional side. Because as we say in the human body, anything can cause anything. Let's say Portia had a migraine or a headache. There are physical reasons for that headache, nutritional reasons for that headache, or even emotional reasons for that headache. So let's say, God forbid, you're sitting at a traffic light and you're just waiting for the light to turn, but the person behind you decided they needed to check their phone, weren't looking, screeched right into you, hit you from behind. Now your head whiplashes, and now your nerves are interfered with, they're irritated, you have some neurological interference, you might have been concussed. Any of those things could have happened, now leading to a headache. So there's something structural causing or contributing to that headache. Let's say because of our diet, or not you, but let's say if we ate a lot of junk food, drank a lot of sodas and things, and we would have too much sugar and carbohydrates, we would deplete our minerals, we would deplete our B vitamins, and those deficiencies can potentially in some people lead to having chronic headaches, and that would be a nutritional deficiency reason for the headache. And let's say it might have been something emotional, let's say a stressful event. How emotions work is what you don't express, you'll repress till it expresses as disease or dysfunction. The saying is, if you're not testing, you're guessing. So we want to test everything we do to make sure what we're going to do is appropriate. So when you first look at muscle response testing, it's so wild looking. I've been doing this now for 31 years at the time of this filming, and to this day, it's still amazing that this works. But it just goes to show how smart the body is and how we were designed to be able to communicate with each other and get biofeedback real time as to what's working, what's not, what's happening, what's not. So there's so many different ways that muscles can be tested and so many different muscles, but here's a common one that we do day in and day out because it's simple on the patient, it's simple for us to test. So it's really your anterior deltoid, it's right over here, and basically it's gonna look like I'm pushing this arm down. It's not me against you where I'm like, come on, Portia. I just wanna see that you can hold it, okay? So I'm gonna hold it and stabilize this here. I'm gonna try and push this down. I want you to hold it up. So basically that's strong. So again, what I'm doing is I'm just feeling whatever resistance you supply. It's no different than like hold your hand up like this and I push, you push back. See, I didn't tell you to push back. It's just an unconscious thing that all humans do. It's a great relationship thing that we see over and over with people. So the pushback is always there. So I'm testing the same thing. I didn't even have to tell you to do it. Well, you've done it 1,000 times, so maybe that's why you're doing it. So that's a strong muscle. Then what we do is we're going to show you what a weak muscle is. Now, there are reflexes all over the body. Some people call these acupuncture reflexes. There's different meridian access points. There's all these different names for it. How this works is that your body's mostly water. We've heard that before. Water conducts electricity. So it's kind of like, God forbid, if you were getting electrocuted and I touched you, I would probably get electrocuted too. So it would be a bad day for both of us, okay? But really that's how this works. And so there's all these different spots. So let's say right here, there's a spot for your lung. Let's say I touch the spot and I test your muscle. Let's say your muscle goes weak. It doesn't mean, oh my God, what's wrong with my lung? It just means that, hey, maybe there's something going on with this part of your body. Now, there's a lot of things here. It could be your lung, it could be your first rib, it could be your clavicle, it could be any of these muscles in here, it could be a tendon, it could be a meridian, it could be anything, but all we know is something's going on in that spot. But what we do is we show everybody a spot that traditionally is weak on them naturally. There's one spot on the human body when you test them, you're normally going to see them weak, and that's like the bridge of your nose. Every culture has a different name for it, your third eye, whatever it is. It's basically where your energy goes in and out. It's a 0 point in Chinese medicine. So here's how it works. So if I'm testing you and that's strong, but you or I touch right here, and that starts to go weak. Doesn't mean there's something wrong with the bridge of your nose. It just means that you're connected to yourself. Basically, if people don't go weak when we touch them there, it's one of 4 reasons. Either they're schizophrenic, you went weak, so it's a good start for us. There are lots of psychotropic drugs. they're in shock, or they have severe PTSD, which is, in all those cases, they're things that dissociate us from our body, so we're not connected, which means it would be hard to actually even get information for you. The next thing we do, we test to see if your body's neurologically disorganized. So there's lots of different ways to do this. Depending on the practitioner you see, they may touch different reflexes here to check for that. Another simple way is just taking your thumb and your pinky and putting it together like that. I'm gonna test, and it's strong, so we open that up. Now we're gonna do it here. I'm gonna test the same muscle, and it's strong. So if one of those went weak, that means our body's neurologically disorganized. It means that there's something going on where our body's overloaded, and it's really in our best interest to actually look and figure out what that is before we look at the rest of the body. So those are the first two tests that we see a lot of the practitioners do when they're using muscle response testing. You may be seeing a practitioner that has a different analysis. Some people do resonant testing, where they'll actually use a little instrument where they actually get biofeedback from instead of doing muscle testing. Other people do palpatory analysis or pulse analysis. There's so many different ways, but this is one that you'll commonly see, and you commonly see us use with a variety of different techniques here at the clinic. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna check all the circuits, so to speak. Just like before, when you're on a plane and you look in the cockpit, you see the pilot has a sheet and he's checking off, or she's checking off, they're checking off 50 different things. And if one of those things does not check right, you're not flying until it's fixed. That's how we're looking at the human body too. So let's say we're finding different things, and let's say we touch this reflex for your heart and your lung and they go weak. We're gonna make note of that, and we're gonna find out what has blown out that circuit. So basically, we're all just like a big house, and certain things happen that blow our circuits, so to speak. We here at the Cohn Health Institute, in this analogy, are looking at the circuit breaker more than we're looking at the light bulb. The light bulb could be my knee hurts. The light bulb can be I have indigestion. The light bulb may be I have a headache. The light bulb may be I've been told my thyroid's not working right. But what we're interested in is why. So for example, let's say you get home to your house and you flip on 6 different light switches and none of the lights go on. You don't think that serendipitously every light bulb decided to burn out at the same moment in time. That would be crazy. Now, you don't have to be an electrician, but you may say to yourself, hey, I know there's this box in the garage and I haven't opened it maybe in my lifetime, but wipe those cobwebs off, but I'll open it and there's 14 switches. 13 of them are to the left and there's this one lonely switch to the right. I wonder what would happen if I move this switch over with its friends, right? And either the house is gonna blow up. No, I'm just kidding. Basically what's gonna happen is all the lights are gonna come on, right? But if somebody in the house has too many blow dryers and curling irons plugged in, then they're gonna blow that circuit again. So again, if the lights are out, that might be your symptom, but we wanna know why. Otherwise, like most doctors and most clinics, we're just gonna be chasing your symptoms around because anything could cause anything. We're more interested in why it's there, okay? And again, the why is gonna be something physical, something nutritional, or something emotional. So one of those 3 categories in pretty much everybody. So now that you got a chance to see our clinic, learn a little bit more about what we do, a little bit more about how it works, and I know you're excited about coming in. We are more excited about meeting you, helping you with your health, helping you get whatever it is, and our commitment is that you're gonna get better whether you like it or not. If we can't help you, if I can't help you, one of our doctors can't help you, we'll personally find the person, the place, the clinic that will help you, so the next you that comes here, we'll know how to fix them or who to send them to, because we would have either learned how to do it or now we know where to send them to. Our clinic is spidered out in hundreds of different clinics around the globe who do all kinds of different things in the natural, alternative, wellness, holistic world, all together to help you get the goals you want with your health. Know this, that there's nothing more important than your health, and no one appreciates it until it's gone. If you're watching this right now, it's because you may have a health problem. Maybe somebody told you this might help you. Maybe somebody who's come here and had a miracle happen and they want you to experience it too. Whatever it is my goal that you, your family, your friends, your loved ones, your co-workers, anyone you care about, is able to have the breakthrough that they're looking for in their health. It is our commitment, it is the commitment of my staff, it's the commitment of my doctors and practitioners here at the Cohn Health Institute. Again, we look forward to meeting you, serving you, and helping you with all your healthcare goals.